Action.
Hi.
Okay,
And you
need to
said
take a breath, fool.
action.
I need a place to edit.
You said action, and I jumped in. Because that's what happens. You say action, I say go.
You're a professional. You know I need a beat
What beat?
to edit.
You don't need no beats. I can't. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Leilani Drinks the Brown Stuff in my backyard at the Avocado Ranch. Thank you so much for joining me. And we've got a popular one tonight, made by the fact that our brother-in-law, one of his friends ended up, closing up like a bar, I think it was, Mike? Yeah, closed up a bar and had some whiskeys, and we got gifted with one that I had been trying to get on the show and been looking at because it's always on the shelves. It's usually always in bars. It's something you could normally get, and some people still haven't tried it because they're used to what they're used to. So we're going to talk about it tonight. So tonight we are getting into Bulleit 95 Rye Frontier Whiskey. Now it is 90 proof. It is 45% ABV. It is distilled in Lawrenceburg, Indiana, and it has been bottled by Bulleit in Plainsfield, Illinois. Like the name states, it is 95% rye. It is 5% malted barley. And they say that they use a traditional family recipe to age their whiskey. But how? It's never given. It's nowhere on the site. So I guess we're just supposed to believe that. But they do say that they use the Kentucky limestone filtered water and charred new American oak. Legend has it that in the 1830s to the 1860s, a tavern keeper in Louisville, Kentucky, by the name of Augustus Bulleit, experimented with like tons of varietals until he created the bourbon that he was seeking. Now, it states that just one day, when he was transporting his bourbon from Kentucky to New Orleans, he vanished. I mean, he just up and disappeared, like gone, bye-bye. No one's heard or seen of him since. But somehow, this whiskey recipe clung on for dear life somewhere, and it just kind of trickled down. We're supposed to be okay with that. Okay, I'm along for the ride. I'm along for all whiskey rides. Now, in 1987, Thomas E. Bulleit Jr. left a lucrative job of law and wanted to fulfill his dream in reviving his family bourbon recipe, which he did by creating Bulleit Distilling Company. Since this expression has come out for the Bulleit Company in 2011, they have won numerous awards all the way up until 2015. And I won't say all of them, they're tongue twisters, but in 2015, the last one, they won the gold at the World San Fran Spirits Competition. So, enough is enough. Let's get into this Bulleit ride and see what everyone's always been talking about. All right. Let's see. Oh, yes. I love it. Pull tabs. Perforation. Makes my life easy. Oh, here we are. Chilling night and good whiskey pops. Oh. There's a strong scent of orange in this rye with a hint of vanilla and honey, some caramel, and it's almost like a white pepper in the back. There's like a slight floral, almost like a rose, I want to say. All right. Now, I've drank this whiskey before. I've gone to a bar and drank it because they didn't have anything else that was different or something that I hadn't tried before. But it's been a really long time. So this review will be coming off the fact that I haven't tried it in a really long time, yo. Let me put that over so I don't knock it over by some perchance and then be like, my whiskey, my whiskey.
Where's the woman pour song?
Aw, you missed the woman pour song? I will sing it. Woman's pour, woman's pour. I got to get me that woman's pour. All right, so let's do this. The citrus lemony orange is definitely strong, but I wonder if it's because the production. They do state that they don't do anything to the whiskey until it's done. They simply wait until the bourbon's ready. Wait how? I don't know. Do they taste it? Do they flip it? Do they smack it? Do they rub it down? I don't know. They just say they wait patiently, like you are, as I'm trying to sip this. All right. Vanilla has gotten faint, and I smell nothing but the citrus coming forward, and that's like the grapefruit, the lemon, the oranges. A hint of rose. Okay. A nice, really easy, fun, liquidy, watery mouth kind of feel to it. Not just which some mass-produced whiskeys do give me, and then they open up, but this one already off the top is pretty like, hi, how are you? I'm a 95 rye, and I'm like, welcome. You like my corniness? I would be such a corny dude trying to pick up on a girl. Do you know how terrible I'd be? This would be the worst thing. That's why I'm the girl, because you don't need to hear my corny lines. Still that orangey smell, but it's not so prominent. It's not so forward, and there is definitely the hit of warmth immediately, but it's not a pop and go away. It's like a warmth tingling and then a spread through all the way to the back of my throat, yo. And that's funny. That taste was more orangey and citrus and all the stuff I usually don't like, with a white pepper feel in the back end. Smelling it though. I don't know what it is with alcohol and the smell of like caramel, vanilla, honey goodness, but it brings a little bit of happiness to my soul. Yeah, that was definitely more orange again too now. Still the first forward pop spreads out. Interesting, right? This happens. I just blew back out and up into my nose. Whew. But I'm just trying to get the feel for it. Because I was actually going to give it a higher mark, and now that it's settling in for some reason, I'm not so sure. Although it is, like I said, a very kind of mellow feel of a rye. You could still feel the peppery tingle all over, and I just got a little, like almost a kiss of apple. Yeah, it's easy drinking. It's fine. It's not knocking my socks off. Now, it could open up and taste a little bit better later, but for right now, Leilani Drinks the Brown Stuff has to give Bulleit 95 rye, as much as I love ryes, 2.5 kisses. It feels pretty solid to me. It's, you know, it's right there on the cusp, but I don't feel like it explored different things on my palate that a 95 rye usually would. but I do like the pepper. So,
Insert clever line here.
exactly. Please put it down on the bottom forum. Let it flash. What? Something about it being a bullet?